all, welcome back to the new video. It's Namrata here. Hope you all are doing at your best, or at least trying. That's really worth it. And today I'm really very excited about this video because I'll be trying a couple of new products, a new makeup brand to be precise. You know it already. Yes, I picked some of the products from Rare Beauty. We just got launched in early September, and this is the makeup line by Selena Gomez. So yeah, after Rihanna, Lady Gaga, now Selena Gomez is in the beauty industry. That's great. That's very exciting for us. Anyway, so I picked their foundation, concealer and the liquid highlighter. Although there is a bummer, I wanted to try the liquid blush, but I couldn't find that exact shade I was looking for that day. I think that shade is called Joy, which was not in stock in that Sephora or in any Sephora nearby. So I ended up buying these things. Although in future, I can tell you I'll be trying that blush that looks so delicious in all other videos. So yeah, I wanted to try that. So anyway, so today I'll be trying these products, and I'll share all the possible details regarding these products as well as this new brand. So if you're interested, keep on watching, but before that, make sure to subscribe to this channel. And yeah, now without wasting any further time, let's get started. Alright, let's start with the products Rare Beauty has launched with. Let me tell you a little bit about it. So they have their foundation, concealer, liquid blush and highlighter, which I already mentioned. Other than that, they have a dewy lip color, which is more like a lip gloss, and a matte lip cream. And a brow product, they have a eyebrow pencil with a spoolie in one side. I don't know, that day I didn't see it, otherwise I'd have tried that, because I'm always open for new brow product. If you see something interesting anywhere, just let me know. I'd be very happy to try that. They have a liquid liner. It's a felt tip liner or a paint style liner, that's what I'm guessing. They have some angled brush, which is basically for foundation, but it looks like contour brush. Anyway, they have a primer and a blotting powder, a makeup sponge also. So they have a lot of products already. Anyway, so let's start with the foundation, but before that, let me prime my face because I haven't got any primer from Rare Beauty. So today I'm gonna be trying my all-time favorite, this Touch in Soul No Pore Blem Primer. Well, this is how the outer packaging looks like. It's very minimalistic. It's just a white paper packaging with the brand name and the product name on it, and it has a very nice professional touch to it. You can find the shade name written in a complete different font, which is like a handwritten, you know, thing. Anyway, so it looks good, and it has the shade name in one end also, which is a 320W. I think W refers to its undertone, that is warm. Yes, I like warm tone foundation because the dark circles and the stuff I have little bit, it covers up if there is any peachy or orange undertone in your foundation. That will help to cover those pigmentation on your skin. That's how I feel. So I always try to pick a foundation or concealer which is little bit of warm undertone in it. Anyway, so this is how the actual packaging looks like. Again, very simplistic, but I think it's aesthetically very pleasing. It won't look cheap at all, although the packaging is of plastic. I think it's not glass packaging, but it has a doe foot applicator, which I'm not a fan of. Anyway, I hope the shade would match my skin tone. Let's see. It's a little too yellow for my skin, but let's see how it looks after I blend this. So today I'm going to be using this brush first. This is the MAC 170. Alright, after the first layer, all I can tell you is I picked a wrong shade. First of all, it's too yellow for my skin color. And secondly, this foundation is not a full coverage foundation. Although it's already mentioned in their website, you can see all the scars are peeking through, and they're saying it's a buildable up to full coverage. So that's what I'll see if I can build this coverage up. So I'm gonna apply this foundation one more time. So I already blended both the layers, and you can see it's looking way better coverage wise. Although I still won't call it a full coverage, but it's little better than medium coverage, and this kind of coverage actually works for me. I don't always look for the fullest coverage in a foundation, although I love full coverage in a concealer. But for foundation, I think this kind of coverage or finishing looks very natural on your skin. And finishing wise, I'd say it's very lightweight and looks very natural. It's not uncomfortable or anything as such. So I'm liking this foundation so far. And one thing I was thinking, why I picked this wrong shade. So nowadays I'm just letting you know, in case if you haven't visited any Sephora or Ulta lately, so they have changed some rules. So due to this pandemic, they're not letting you play with those display products or those trial products. So I just ended up buying what felt good for me. So they have different lighting, so everything looks different in different lighting, right? So I just ended up buying this yellowish foundation for me. And also I picked the same shade of concealer, so that would be another layer of yellow. Hope you could recognize me at the end as me. Anyway, let's start playing with the concealer. So again, I told you already, I picked the same shade, that is 320W. And for concealer, they are also calling it a moisturizing buildable concealer that melts seamlessly into skin for undetectable cake-free coverage. Wow, undetectable, that's very interesting term to be used in a makeup. Anyway, let's start applying this little thing. And packaging wise, I think it's pretty similar with the foundation. Only one difference I can see is on the top, the place you hold, it's little flatter, and where this one is more round. So this is it. So now let's start applying it. I think this shade is that bit lighter than the foundation, although the shade name is same, but it's little lighter. Well, the first thing I want to say is the finishing of this concealer is very nice. It will make your skin look very radiant, very flawless. Although the coverage is not the fullest coverage, which I always look for in a concealer. So if you have very deep pigmentation or something to hide on your skin, then I don't think this Rare Beauty concealer would be the best option. Although it looks so good. If you already have you know, nice skin, or if you just want to enhance your look, then you can definitely try this concealer or even the foundation. I'm naming the foundation because again I noticed it's not very great coverage wise, but looks absolutely flawless on your skin. So I think these are very good product in general, but doesn't have the fullest coverage. So yeah, and yeah, I think the price is also very reasonable for all the products in Rare Beauty. Everything is below $30. You can't really expect any high-end brand would give you products in a reasonable price where such big names are involved like Selena Gomez. But with the first launch, the products they came up with, that's what is very clear. Everything is below $30 so far. Although I don't know what's coming in future and how they would cost it, that's a different thing. But so far I think these are good for your pocket. So this is it, and now I'm gonna set my face with this MAC Studio Fix powder, and I'm using the shade NC40. I think now my skin is not looking that yellow as it was looking before after the foundation. I think with the concealer shade and everything, it balanced out. And now I'm gonna set my face with this MAC Fix Plus. So I'm spraying generous amount of it in the makeup sponge and gently pressing it in. Okay, now I'm gonna do the blush and bronzer very quickly, and then I'll be back with the liquid highlighter. And now it's time to play with the liquid highlighter, and I'm really excited for it because this is one of the stuff I really wanted to try, this one and the liquid blush, which unfortunately I couldn't find the specific shade which I was looking for. Anyway, again, the packaging is very simplistic, very identical with other Rare Beauty products, and it's not glass container, it's kind of a plastic, I guess, and very lightweight. So this one also comes with the doe foot applicator. Anyway, let's just apply it on all the high points. Honest, I'm not a fan of liquid highlighter. Most of the time I notice they're very chunky, not very natural looking. So that's the one thing I really need to know, how it looks after blending. One thing already impressed me, that it doesn't look chunky at all. The glitters in it are very fine, which adds very nice healthy glow to your skin. Okay, one thing, you have to blend it right away, else you can see it already got settled on my skin, and I don't know how long it would take to blend. Okay, I hope you can see it. It's really a bummer. I really don't know how to blend it. So I'm applying little more of this highlighter and I'll try to blend it. So almost after 1000 years the blending is done. You can see the highlighter is not looking patchy anymore because I spent time on it. Okay, so yeah, this is one thing I'm noticing. All the products whichever I tried today, all are very subtle, not full coverage, and even this highlighter, you can see it adds very nice healthy subtle glow to your skin, which looks very natural. You can't see that I applied something, but it adds very nice glow already. So yeah, if you like a very full-on glam or something blinding highlighter, then these are not the products you were looking for. So yeah, I expected little more from Rare Beauty. Hope I'll get that in future. I think this makeup line is for a certain group of people who like to wear makeup but don't want to flaunt it, more like no makeup look. So yeah, it's very subtle, yet it's doing its job. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, this is it, and now I'm gonna keep this makeup on for next few hours and then I'll come back with the final thoughts. And I'm back with my phone camera, although I'm using that same ring light, and it's been more than 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours now, since I applied this full face of makeup. And yes, I did this eye makeup off camera, but if you want you can check the mini tutorial on my Instagram, and my Insta handle would be right below and also in the description box. Check that out. So for this eye makeup I use this new Pixie eyeshadow palette. So this is their eye effects, and the shade I used is Hazelnut Haze, which has all the warm tones, browns, gold. It's a beautiful palette, and yeah, this is how my skin looks like so far. I'm liking it. It feels very light. I don't feel uncomfortable at all with this full face of makeup where I applied 2 or more than 2 layers of foundation and concealer. So yeah, and I think it's fading away a little bit, especially if I check here where I have all these little bumps. So after that second layer it got covered, and now you can see it's just showing up. So yeah, I think it's fading away a little, but other than that everything is good so far. So I'll be back one more time after a few hours with my final thoughts, so keep on watching. Alrighty, I'm back for one last time with this makeup on, and let me know what you think of this eye makeup. I'm so in love with this neutral hub cut crease and especially this Pixie palette. I don't know why no one talks about this Pixie eyeshadow palettes, but these are so nicely pigmented and I love this color story. It would be great for everyday wear as well as for this fall season or wintry makeup. This would be so nice for that. And now let's talk about the Rare Beauty stuff, the foundation, concealer and the highlighter. So the glow you are seeing right here, I applied a different highlighter on top of that liquid highlighter because that was very sheer, and it was just not blending properly. It took so much time just with the first layer, so I didn't really think of adding another layer, but it was very sheer. So I'd say that highlighter is not good, but if you want something very sheer, very toned down highlighter, then definitely it would be your stuff. It looks very natural if you can blend it properly. Anyway, so that was about the highlighter, and now let's talk about the foundation and the concealer. So the foundation, I'd say medium coverage. You can see right now the coverage is almost faded away from my cheek, but it's not looking cakey at all. It's not looking something very heavy on my skin. It just blended into my skin and looking very seamless. And that concealer, again, I'd say it's not something which is very extraordinary, but I'd love to use that whenever I'm having a good skin day. It just enhances how your skin looks. So if you want very nice radiance in your skin, then definitely go for it. But if you have pigmented skin, if you have a lot of acne all over your skin, then this is not the concealer would work for you. So yeah, this is it. And if you wanna know if I ever reach for this foundation, concealer or highlighter in future again, then my answer would be yes, because these are not bad products at all. These are just very minimalist, not that full coverage, not that full-on glam kind of product, but it would be great for day-to-day wear or for something very regular outings. I'd love to use these products. And yeah, this is it. If you liked watching this video, don't forget to hit the like button and let me know your thoughts on this Rare Beauty. And if you already tried something from this brand, let me know how you feel about it, and share it with your friends. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'll be back with the next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.